What's up, everybody? This is Johnny, and I want to talk to you today about what your life would be like if you loved yourself so much and you loved your ideas so much and you believed in them so much that every single day or consistently, multiple times a week, you would sit there and all you would be able to think about is how fantastic your ideas were for creating the life of your dreams and how excited you were to work on them, how enthusiastic you were to work on them. Imagine that this was something that you came to again and again that felt so good that it just filled you up with loving all aspects of yourself and loving everything that you had to offer and loving all the creativity that you had within you and being so excited about what was going to come out of you with regards to creativity. Just imagine how amazing of an experience that would be, where you would be losing your self-doubt and losing that feeling of like heaviness over your life where you have to do this and you have to do that, and your life is just a series of solving problems or doing things that you don't want to do, that you feel like you have to, so that you can get to a place where you can just get some relief, take a break, come home, lay down, watch some TV or your phone or whatever. Just imagine like if working on creating your best life was like spiritual for you. It was creative for you. It felt exalting. It lifted you up. It recirculated self-love through your system where you loved yourself, you loved the ideas that you produced, and you loved the experience of your entire creative process to where you didn't want to do anything else, you didn't want to think about anything else more than that. I just want to inspire you to live a life this way because it's so exciting for me to have been working on creating my dream life for so long, and getting to the point to where when I create, this is what it is starting to feel like for me, where it's like, oh my God, I can't wait. I'm about to get into like another creativity session for creating my best life. And it is so exciting. And it really just makes me want to spread the good word, the passionate word, more and more and more, that if people would do this every day, practice feeling the way that their soul most enjoys feeling, and they do that through studying the positive energies that their soul likes to experience the most, and practicing feeling those ways as you sit in an intentional creative space most every day to come up with the life of your dreams, eventually that becomes like your therapy in life. That becomes the most enjoyable process, is creating your best life in and of itself. That becomes exciting because then you start to get so many good ideas the more that you do it. Like for me, for instance, it's like I want to like guide people so that they have the most soul radiant lives that they can have, the most soul fulfilling lives that they can have. I'm walking through the leaves here next to the courthouse, next to where I live, and that's just a fun sound, so I guess I want to stop and point that out. So it gets to the point to where the more you practice coming up with your best ideas, the better the quality ideas that you come up with. And then the better it feels to come up with the ideas, the more that you get rid of all of the ego conditioning and attachment associated with judging your ideas, which happens the more that you practice feeling good and practice feeling the way that you really want to as you come up with your ideas. And so it just gets to the point to where you come up with like ideas like I've come up with, where it's like, oh wow, well, I can make parties that were themed around like everyone's like particular gifts of their soul, and put those on and have like the parties that I put on like be celebrations of life and what makes everyone uniquely beautiful, and having more fun in life and doing the things that are less important than my primary purpose so I can fill up my cup for my primary purpose, like having so much fun and learning how to like get good at having fun again. That way I can just be so excited about like what life has to offer, so I can pour that back into the people that I want to guide and help heal and serve and come into their own highest light, with regards to the most fulfilling, most soul fulfilling life that they could possibly experience. So the point of this video is I just want to advocate for anyone who is watching to find out what makes their soul happy? What makes their soul the most fulfilled that it could possibly be? And then there's like no one on the streets out here because it's Christmas Day, 2024. It's interesting walking through downtown where I am in North Louisiana, and there's no one driving around out here. So yeah, I just want to advocate, find out what energies make your soul the happiest, what kind of work makes your soul the happiest, what kind of situations and relationships makes your soul the happiest by studying your soul, using astrology and human design. And then from that place, sit in intentional space every single day, whether you feel bad, whether you feel good. Always just show up gently, letting yourself relax, trusting that trying your best is going to get you to the life that you truly want to live. If you just keep showing up and being consistent, it's going to change you from the inside out. And I can't help but advocate more and more and more to do this, more and more and more, every single day, until your whole life just becomes knowing what makes you the happiest, only spending time on coming up with ideas for how to make you and others that you love happier, and working on those with all the time that you have, integrating that with how you make money, integrating that with like the kind of relationships that you let in versus the relationships that you kind of push out of your life, integrating that with like your sexuality, integrating that with like all aspects of your life. And it just gets to the point where now it feels good to be you, and your ego and your mind is in support of the most soul fulfilling experiences that you can possibly participate in. And you literally just will have like no attachments or gravitations anymore to anything that does not light up and fulfill your soul. In doing this process, you train yourself how to be maximally fulfilled, maximally happy on a deep level, on a soul level, on a heart level. And you get to the point where yeah, it just trains you how to be happy, how to be fulfilled, and how to create experiences that create the maximal happiness and fulfillment for other people who love you the most in your authentic self. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, I'm a spiritual life coach, and I help people with this to find out who they truly are, do the healing and inner transformation necessary so they can get to a place to where they feel fulfilled as a soul and happy and excited as a soul in the way that they are living their life, in the way that they are creating success in their life with the particular definition of success that comes from what makes their soul happy. I'm going to put my offer below this video for working with me one-on-one. If you don't want to work with me one-on-one, just keep watching these videos if you're interested in the content and you're interested in continually being spiritually inspired to be as fulfilled as you can and live a life that's as fulfilling as you can. But if you do want to work with me, my offer's below, talking about the outcomes that we come up with and how I do the work with you. It's like one-on-one, like therapy sessions basically. And I'm your coach. I got you. I'm here to help raise you up, keep you accountable, encourage you, make you feel strong in the light of who you are, overcome all the fears and the doubts and the insecurities. And yeah, I'm just here to help light up the world and make them as soul bright as they can possibly be. Make you as soul bright as you can possibly be. So this is Johnny Wild, and I'm so excited to get to meet you. If I haven't met you before, if you have any questions about this process, let me know down below and I'll answer them either in a future video or in a message or a private message to you. If you have any questions about working with me, post them in the comments or reach out privately. This is Johnny Wild. Until next time, I can't advocate enough. Spend a little time every single day coming up with those best ideas, studying your soul, knowing what makes it happy, practicing the feelings that you truly want to feel, regardless of what you're doing, but especially during coming up with your ideas on what to do to make you happy, and then taking action on those things. And your life is going to get better and better, even though it could take a lot of time to do this. It just doesn't matter. You have to make the lifestyle transition, just like working out in the gym. You don't go for a couple weeks to see the results. You just work out now. And so now I want you to have a lifestyle shift into just doing the creative life of your dreams work every day for the rest of your life too, and having that lifestyle shift. This was Johnny Wild. I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, bye-bye.